Hello, welcome to On The Bench LFC. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. So we're getting ever closer to the Champions League final and we've got a lot to talk about. So I thought I'd go live so that I can get some of your guys' reactions live. Thank you for joining me if you are in the live chat. Also, if you're watching it back on the replay, don't forget you can leave a comment after the video is processed and I'd always read my comments and I will interact with you guys as well. So in today's show, what we will be talking about is Lascelles has spoke on his future. That's the centre-back at Newcastle. Sturridge rubbishing the reports that he's fell out with Jurgen Klopp. That was golden last night on Twitter. Zidane's had his say on Liverpool. We'll be discussing that as well. Harry Kane gets the captain over Jordan Henderson. Whether you guys like Jordan Henderson or not, we'll discuss that a little bit. Moochen Gladbach, if that's how you say their name, they pulled out from Brewster as well, so we will speak about that a little bit, guys. We've got a few other things to discuss as well, but firstly, if you are a Liverpool supporter and you enjoy keeping up to date with daily transfer rumours, gossip, done deals, and you just in general like to speak about Liverpool Football Club, you're in the right place. Hit the subscribe button, tick that little bell notification so that you don't miss out on any breaking news in the near future. As always, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video if you're enjoying the daily updates. Right, thank you for joining me, everyone, as always. So, Lascelles, the centre-back, we did speak about him in probably the last live stream that we did, actually. And no faster as I released a video saying that apparently the sources are suggesting that he's Klopp's #1 choice for centre-back. He spoke about his future and said that Newcastle is basically his home. He said he loves the fan loves him. He is not going to go anywhere, guys. Not off what I'm going off, not off his comments. He's going to stay there. I think he's captain of Newcastle. His latest interview seems very much speaking highly of Rafa, speaking highly of the club, speaking very much like he's staying there. So if I'm going off that, I'm going to say that we can rule him out for this summer at least. Very good defender that I would love to see come into Liverpool. If he is a Klopp target, then, you know, maybe we will go back in for him in the future. But surely there is other centre-backs out there that we can turn our attention to. We have not even really got past the Champions League final, have we? So we don't know who is the real targets pretty much at the moment and who isn't. The only one that I do really want to touch on a bit more is Fekir, because I had to do an update video talking about the president releasing his statement that there's been no contact with Liverpool. A lot of people sent me a message, so we will start to talk about Fekir now. We might as well get that out of the way. A lot of people sent me a message saying, Daz, does this look like this is the end of the Fekir reports to Liverpool? You know, I said, and I've been saying, let's get the Champions League out of the way, because Liverpool aren't going to do anything until that Champions League's out of the way. The reports that we've seen that a lot of people believe is that Liverpool haven't begun the negotiations with them. Also, you've got to remember that the Leon president is one of them bit of a, I don't want to be a dick about it, but he's a bit of a stickler. He's done this before. He's got history with stuff like this. Is it a tactic to drive up the fee? I think so. Now, one of the reasons why I'm saying that, guys, let me just bear with me 2 seconds. Let me bring this up. Let me see. I did have it somewhere, but I'll probably come off it now. Let me try and find this. He spoke, and there is a statement from him that I wanted to bring up a little bit more, actually. Liverpool FC. Let's try and get this here. Let me try and find this statement for you guys. Thank you for joining me, as always. I don't think I'm going to be able to find that back now because it's just gone nuts. Anyway, he actually did comment, and in his interview that he said about it, he said that they will speak about things calmly. He spoke about them getting Champions League football now, and he said that he believes he will stay. But saying that they need to discuss things calmly sounds like, you know, it's not as true as what he's saying. He's got a history of this. So I believe that let's just wait till after the Champions League and we will hear more about Fekir. I think he's trying to drive the price up. Don't forget, if Liverpool win the Champions League, we're going to have more money. That's all he wants. He also spoke in that interview about Fekir playing in the World Cup as well. He wants to try and drag this out as long as possible, because if Fekir has a good World Cup, that will also mean that he's worth more money. So that's my update with Fekir. I did do a video on it. I gave my views on it. And even more so, just touching on that in this one, he's just driving the price up, guys. Honestly, we've seen it before. This this will happen as long as he's not bell end, as long as Liverpool are willing to match that fee, in my honest opinion. You guys let me know what you make of that anyway. But we spoke about Lascelles, we spoke about Fekir now. Daniel Sturridge, there was something that went out, and I'm not going to name names, but there was something that went out on Twitter, and it was a report that suggested that Daniel Sturridge had fallen out with Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool, or was not happy with them over not being invited to Kiev. Yet Naby Keita was invited, was the report that I kind of saw, was the bit that had been put out. Now, I kind of, on my Snapchat, I did do a little video saying, if this is true, like, what the fuck, like, really? I mean, I deleted the video, luckily, because I was like, thank God that wasn't out there to everyone. Thank God I didn't do a video on it, because Daniel Sturridge was very quick to release a video to say, very quick to release a tweet to say, this is rubbish. Like, he said, basically, he spoke to the boss, spoke to Liverpool, and wished them well, wished them good luck for the Champions League final. So, hands down, Daniel Sturridge doesn't look like he's fell out with Klopp or Liverpool. And this is what I was trying to say on my Snapchat, for anyone that did manage to see it, was I don't see why Sturridge would have fell out, because he's not playing at Liverpool at the moment. And, you know, I don't see Jurgen Klopp and Sturridge falling out personally over a matter like that. Sturridge did rubbish it. So certain people kind of got exposed and got a bit of a slap on the wrist. But I'm not going to name names. But those of you that are on Twitter, you would have seen the whole thing unfold last night, and it was quite funny to see. I'm just going to leave it at that. Right, Zidane speaking about Liverpool, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo spoke about Liverpool as well. There's been a lot of things come out about Real Madrid, thinking things such as Liverpool are going to be the easiest final that they've had. These are all sorts of silly little comments and remarks that we're seeing, mind games. People are saying they're just stupid mind games that they're using. You know, Liverpool's whole team, Real Madrid look at Liverpool's whole team apart from a couple of players and think they're shit. Mo Salah, not one of Liverpool's players, including Mo Salah, wouldn't improve Real Madrid's squad. All this sort of stuff has been coming out. We know that's bullshit. Anyway, we don't care. And like I've said before, if they underestimate Liverpool, if they really do look at it like that, then cool. That kind of suits us anyway. But Zidane said Liverpool will be willing to kill themselves in this final. He spoke about, Liverpool maybe not being as experienced as Real Madrid. And, this will be their third time. If they win this, they're looking to make history, aren't they, guys? So, see, Ronaldo spoke about that as well. But Zidane and Ronaldo have said that, Liverpool are a good team. They've got here on their own merit. What we are seeing off of them actually speaking, it doesn't sound like they're saying that, but a lot of people are latching on to these silly remarks that are being made. All I'm going to say on it, guys, is if they genuinely do believe that Liverpool are going to be a pushover, a piece of cake, I think they're going to have another thing coming, because Liverpool are going to be fit, they're going to be ready, and they're not going to be an easy pushover at all. But let them think that, guys. Let them think that if they do. But from what Zidane was saying, from what I've seen Ronaldo say, I genuinely don't think they think we're going to be a pushover. But yes, they may be confident. They may feel that they've got the more experience. Whatever, guys. Whatever they want to think, let me know what you lot make of that, okay? Harry Kane getting captain's armband for England. Now, I know a lot of you guys that do follow my channel, you're not English, so it might not matter to you. But for those of you that are English, myself being English, this was a bit stupid for me. Now, a lot of you guys are football fans in general, and a lot of you will follow the Premier League because you're Liverpool supporters. Something that I find strange about this is, even though some of you might not like John Henson is very much about the team, right? And he's in the Champions League final this year, captain Liverpool in a Champions League final. Is Harry Kane captain of a team that's in the Champions League final? No. Does Harry Kane play for his team? I don't think he does. What he does do is dives a lot, and also what he does do is he tries to claim off of his mates, doesn't he? Really, from what we're seeing. Harry Kane, captain of England, I don't know that I agree with that at all. I think, to be honest, no matter what you guys think, as Liverpool supporters, John Henson should have been captain of England in the World Cup. Out of shadow of a doubt. If you guys aren't English, just let me know what your views are on that as well as outlookers. Am I just being biased here, guys? because I'm a Liverpool supporter, I don't know. You know, I've criticised Henderson in the past, said he's not consistent enough, but he's better than fucking Harry Kane as captain for England. I'll leave it at that and let you guys discuss the rest. Right, Mönchengladbach have pulled out of Ryan Brewster. Their interest in him, apparently, is the latest reports on that. So let me know what you lot make of that. They've got to, really, haven't they? Because Liverpool have kicked up a stink about it. They've cancelled the friendly against them, even though the two clubs have kind of had this friendship that, from a report that I was reading, goes back to, is it 1977 or something? So there's a lot of history between the two clubs. And on a podcast, I appear on a podcast for Anfield Agenda. Some of you guys will already know of them. And we was discussing this. And I said that, for me, maybe it's a bit of a statement from Liverpool, from Klopp, to say to, you know, Brewster, sign a contract at Liverpool. This is how much you mean to us. Yes, you might not be guaranteed first team football at the moment, but we see a future for you at Liverpool. We are willing to, you know, be annoyed about this and to cancel friendlies over you. You know, one of the guys made a crack that we will save on printing alone because of how long their club's name is. But on a serious note, could this just be Liverpool? I don't know what's gone on a lot behind closed doors, but something serious has gone on there. Could this be Klopp and Liverpool making a point to Brewster as well, is what I'm saying, that please sign a contract with us because there is a future there for you. I spoke before on my channel that Klopp didn't really want to go into a transfer market for a striker because he was hoping to try and bring Brewster into the first team a little bit more next season. Let me know what you guys make of that. I think that's very, very interesting, guys, that Liverpool have gone as far as doing that. Tapping up and things like that does go on in football. We ourselves got a slap on the wrist for Van Dijk, didn't we? I was shocked over the Van Dijk stuff, to be honest. But something more could have gone on than what we know, guys. Right, anyway, Pulisic. Pulisic was asked, Christian Pulisic that is, was asked if he was aware and what his thoughts were of the rumours surrounding his move to Anfield. So Pulisic was asked and he says, of course I am, but I'm still finishing my season strong with Dortmund. I've been happy here all season. I've enjoyed the game, which is most important. I am looking forward to having a good break this summer. Then he said, there have been a lot of ups and downs this season, but it gave me a lot of time to look back and learn. So, there was a bit more. As an attacking player, I am trying to become more clinical. Whether it's the final pass or shot, I still have a long way to go, but it's a step in the right direction. So, I think he kind of dodged the question, guys. Don't you? He sounds a little bit like a politician. He dodged that question. He said he's aware of the rumours. He never denied them. So make of that what you want with it, guys. But he was asked outrightly about it. And again, he never said the rumours are completely false. We all know by now that Pulisic is a target, pretty much, for Liverpool and FSG. We know what the links are there. He had his say on it, but he dodged it. All right, so your update with Pulisic is, you know, he's talking still about Dortmund. He's saying that he's still got a way to go in progression for himself and he's concentrating on them. So for your update, it sounds very much like maybe something's not closed out over Pulisic as well. But to dodge that question, he did it very well. So he's showing a bit of maturity if you want to take anything from that. He was very good in that sense. Right, let me get to some of the live comments as well, guys. See what you guys are saying here. Thank you for joining me on the live stream, guys. Don't forget that now I do go over to a few of the comments at the end here. Haven't got loads of time, so I will pick, if you've got a question quickly, type it in now and I will pick some of them. As always, I will read the live chat back, but your best bet to get me to read your comments is to comment on the video once it's processed. All right, Brewster needs to go in the cups next season. We will need depth to challenge it on all four fronts. Junior, fully agree with that one, mate. Paul says something about bringing back some pasta there. Nice one. Thank you for joining me as always, Paul and Michael. Big mistake if he doesn't buy a striker if he wants to win trophies, says Brian. So thank you for giving me your opinion with that one, Brian. Matthew says, hey Daz, any news on Suso returning? I don't believe at Liverpool have Suso as a target for the summer. I think a lot of people latched onto the recent interview where he said that he would return to Liverpool in the future. He spoke about Liverpool being a big club. You know, I think a lot of people look at that like, oh, Suso's available, he's got a buyout clause, Liverpool going to go back in for him. I don't think that's the case, mate, to be fair. Haven't seen anything suggest that Liverpool are going in for Suso in the summer. But who knows? Who knows? We don't know. You know, Leon Boss talking about Fekir will be very expensive. You need to be a very expensive... you need to be a very rich club to buy him, was what he was saying. Why did he bring that up if he's not going to go anywhere as well? And as well, he said that nothing is close to being done, he said. But to begin with, he was trying to say as if he's not going anywhere and that he's happy to stay. You know, so if we don't end up getting someone like Fekir or whatever, then obviously other midfield options we would be looking at. Suso could fall under that bracket maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Virginia says, with no Lascelles, is Tarkowski... I can't pronounce bloody names, guys. And for anyone that keeps commenting, saying about it, I have a speech impediment from a child, so stop fucking bringing it up. End of. Anyway, right. Yes. Now, most likely. Sorry if I already answered just here a minute. That's all right, Junior. Yeah. Yes. It is a possibility. There is a list that was drawn up. I can't remember who drew it up, but it was brought to my attention on another channel when I do podcasts with Anfield Agenda. And he was one of the names on this list that was brought up by a Liverpool journalist, saying that he was most likely to be signed as a centre-back. So I think we should keep an eye on him. With Lascelles kind of ruling out a move this summer, he's a centre-back that I think we should really keep an eye on. But again, I haven't seen anything else in a way of evidence with him. I think after the Champions League finals out of the way, I think we've got a few days now, haven't we, guys? It's so close. So I think once the Champions League finals out of the way, we will then start to see what is going to happen with everything. I think we will get a lot more on Fekir. We'll get a lot more on the other stuff. We will know more about Dembele. Is Liverpool going in there for a loan move? You know, what's the situation with these players? We will know. I have tried to say on the channel that Klopp spoke about taking the boys away on a training camp because he wants to keep them away from the media. So just going off that, Klopp doesn't want any distractions before the Champions League final. That pretty much says to me, we won't see any, you know, signings or whatever come in before the Champions League final. It is all about that game, isn't it? It's the most important thing for Liverpool right now. Stizer was talking about Slanky may join Rangers. Yep, there are rumours there, Stizer. Apparently there was preliminary talks between him and I think in the same thing I said that Defoe apparently, interestingly, had talks as well to move there. Not that he's a Liverpool player, but I think that would be a good signing for Gerrard up at Rangers. Brian says, a striker should not be a captain. It should be a midfielder or a defender. I agree. For most of the game, they're kind of, you know, they're not really there to dictate, are they, to other people? So, Brian, I think that's spot on, mate, as well. On loan, yep. What about Luan? Matthew? No updates, mate, as far as that's concerned. Sam King, Daz, would you like to see Grujic take over from Chan next season? Grujic obviously coming back. We need to wait and see whether he will go out on loan again. Some people that have been watching Grujic have said to me that he's just not good enough to come in and play first team football for Liverpool at the moment. So that's interesting. Haven't watched him myself, so I don't have an opinion on that. But I think Grujic has got something about him going forwards, maybe not so much defensively. Klopp wanted Grujic to go away and play more of a holding midfield role, work on his defensive game. Is Grujic good enough to come in and replace Emre Can? Probably not. But Naby Keita, I think, will probably be able to fill the void that Chan leaves, if that makes sense. Naby Keita's quality. So I think that would be that. And then I think we're more looking for a Coutinho replacement because all the journalists and things like that are saying that Klopp hasn't replaced Coutinho yet. That's kind of the word that's spreading around the journos related to Liverpool. Is Fekir coming to Liverpool, says Hemen? You know, people, I think people are getting a bit panicky about the Fekir stuff. For me, I'm still adamant. I've been following it for a long time. He's just boosting his price up, but I want you guys to make up your own opinions on it. All I do is break down everything. I spend a lot of my time looking at everything and letting you know what I make of it. All right, but I get a lot of stick because people hear one negative about Fekir and they go, "You're chatting shit." So from now on, do you know what I mean? I can only say what I see. Always, I'm not anyone in the know. I don't have any sources closest to Liverpool. I never pretend to have that. All I do is I probably have more time than what a lot of you guys have with work, college. A lot of you guys have got exams at the moment and stuff, you know, and I could just break down what I see and whether I think it's bullshit or whether it's true. I think Fekir, Liverpool are definitely going to go after him, and I think this latest stuff, I think he's just trying to boost his price up, guys. World Cup year, that's all it is. All right, that's my honest opinion, mate. But you guys need to make your own opinions up with it. That's how this channel needs to work, you know. I tell you my views, I'll give you what I can find and just let you know what I make of it, all right? Only reason Kane is captain is because the FA's tweet a few weeks ago, Hendo's leadership is unquestionably better. Yep, fully agree, mate. Gomez given a chance to centre-back with Virgil or Lascelles to partner Virgil. I think Klopp spoke about Gomez as one of the centre-backs in his press conference. That was yesterday, wasn't it? I'm losing track of days. I think that was yesterday. So, you know, Lascelles has ruled out a move in the summer, I think, with his latest interview. So I think Gomez, I've got to say Gomez because he's a Liverpool player, isn't he? So, Michael Dunn, good man, Daz, you tell them. You know, I keep seeing loads of people bringing it up about my speaking and stuff. One, I had a speech impediment and it is hard to pronounce these names anyway. And two, I am on medication for like health, and I'm not going to go into it on YouTube, but I can't help a lot of stuff with my speech. I'll try my best. That is all I can do, all right? Gee, mate, what will you do for the 5,000 sub special? I don't know. Give me some ideas, guys. What would you like me to do for a 5,000 special? I am doing a Liverpool home top for next season giveaway when I hit 5,000 subscribers, but to be in with a chance of winning that, you also need to follow me on Twitter. Okay, so you need to be a follower of mine on Twitter and a subscriber at On The Bench LFC. But yeah, we could do a special if you guys want to do that as well, but you need to give me ideas because I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. Daz, do you think Gareth gonna use Trent? Oh, do you think Gareth is going to use Trent in his team? I hope he does. I hope he does, Gary. I think Trent could be a shock player, I really do. Let's look at the beginning of the season. Did we think Trent was going to do as well as what he is? This player is about to play in the Champions League final. He is more than capable of playing in the World Cup for England this year, so I hope he does, mate. I hope he does. He's taking him, so let's just see, isn't it, mate, to be fair. Matthew says, I think that is a similar way to Gerrard being captain. It was Kara who was the real guy screaming orders. Yep, feel that Hendo will be the captain unofficially. Pretty much, Matthew, pretty much. That's what's going to happen. So it just annoys me that Kane's been given it. He's claimed another thing, hasn't he, that he doesn't deserve, to be fair. Try to get to what Mark says. Baz doing a great job. Baz, I think that was meant to be Daz, Mark. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you for everyone who's saying it's, you know, you're liking the content and that. I'm trying for you, like, I'm trying to keep you updated and things. And I'm grateful for everyone that's subscribed to the channel at the moment, you know. We are trying our best for you lot. LJ, I just don't want Trent to get injured. Me either, LJ. That is something I want all of our guys to come back, okay? That's something I'm adamant about. We haven't got the best history with that, have we? Tom, what's happening with Sturridge? Sturridge, there was a certain Twitter in the nose. I'm not going to shame anyone or whatever. It did blow up on Twitter last night. That said that Sturridge had a fallout or was not happy with Klopp because he wasn't invited to Kiev. And then Sturridge basically come out and rubbished that on Twitter straight away. Shamed him straight away. It was hilarious. So yeah, I spoke about it at the beginning, so I'm not going to go back into that because I ain't got long. I'm going to have to literally end it, if that makes sense. And I think that is my son trying to come in the room now. Daz, mate, what's the craziest thing you will do if Liverpool wins the Champions League? I have no idea. I did say to a lot of my subscribers, they asked me what I will do, and I said what my plan will probably be. People were saying I should jump out of an aeroplane. I'm scared of heights. I'm not doing that. I'm probably going to get a tattoo, Liverpool related, to be honest. Add it to my collection. So yeah, and I'll either go live while I'm having it done, or I'll record a video and put it out on a channel, all right? Maybe you can do the giveaway while live streaming for the 5,000 subs. Do the giveaway while live streaming for the 5,000 subs. What do you mean, G? What do you mean with that one, buddy? Okay, thanks. Daz, Sturridge wants to move to Wolves or Aston Villa. I have seen reports saying that apparently he wanted to move to Wolves, but the same people that said that were the ones that got called on their rubbish, if that makes sense as well. Brian, Sky Sports, Donnarumma to Liverpool, 35 million plus player bid lined up for AC Milan keeper. There's been reports today. There was reports coming out last night that started saying about Liverpool have offered 35 million. plus a player may be included. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I don't want to comment too much on it because I don't know how true it is for you guys as it stands. All right, but let me know what you guys make of that, as always. Matthew says Mahrez, apparently the latest reports suggesting that he could end up at City, but we need to see about that one. Alisson is better than Donnarumma, says Junior. 31 million plus Sturridge. May happen. That may just well be the case, mate. That may just be the case. Okay, Daz, I'll catch you soon, bro. Got to get my dinner. No worries. I'm going to let you guys go so you can have your dinners. It is dinner time. My son's trying to come in the room. I need to get off anyway. Those have been your updates for today surrounding Liverpool. As always, thank you very much for joining me. If you've just joined now, you can always scroll the bar back. Don't forget, leave a comment on the video once it's processed. If you've got any questions for me, I will read it. I will reply. Okay? Right. That's about it, guys. If you are a Liverpool supporter and you enjoy keeping up to date with daily transfer rumours, gossip and done deals, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell notification next to it so you don't miss out on any breaking news in the near future. As always, don't forget to leave a thumbs up for me as well, guys. I muchly appreciate every single one of you guys supporting my channel. All right. Damn, just joined, says Jason. Sorry, Jason, mate. We will speak, mate. Leave a comment afterwards. I'll have a catch up with you, Jason. If you've got any questions, guys, let me know. I've been on the bench, LFC. You've all been legends. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, guys. Take care.